Hi, this is Judy from Fox Cities Quilt Company, and this is Sunday from the Sewing Room, where we give you tips, tricks, and some tutorials for your sewing and quilting projects. As you can see today, I'm not in my sewing room. We're on the road today, and we're in Punta Gorda, Florida, at the White Daisy Quilt Shop, and I want to introduce you to former Wisconsinite and owner of the White Daisy Quilt Shop, Cheryl Eggert.
Hello there, this is Cheryl Eggert. I own the White Daisy Quilt Shop. We're in Punta Gorda, Florida at 2705 Tamiami Trail. That's Unit 314. You can find it with the quilt hanging outside. The email address is whitedaisyquiltshop@gmail.com, and you can reach us at 941-347-8189.
So Cheryl, why don't you give us a tour around your shop and show us what you really love in here, okay?
I love being here.
Okay.
Okay. We walk in the door to our right. I have my table. I always want to have a social place. We have people that come in and like to just visit and talk with us. And many of our ladies are older. They need some place to visit. We have a great place outside for our gentlemen. We have quilts that are already made up for sale that my mom's made. I've made different ones. Some people just want to be able to come in and take it, not have to make it. So we have them for sale. The cabinet over here are all my mom's quilts. So those are just treasures. We lost my mom in the process of opening this. But these are hers.
Aww.
The only exception is my mother-in-law's, which is a one and done.
Okay.
I married her baby and she wanted to know what made me tick, so she took a class with me. So that is the only one of hers. She said she was done with that. We have I am a huge scrap junkie. I will treasure scraps of any size. So I pre-cut them and offer them to my customers as already cut up scraps.
That's a great idea.
And they're enjoying them. They're starting to get, we can really work and combine our efforts. We have our children's section in through here. We're growing a little each time. Had some fun glow-in-the-dark fabric this year. I'm excited. We come in the door, we always start with our what's brand new. This is everything is in here has been here for the last 2 weeks only. So this features our newest stuff and then it moves off from there. We are building our boutique section slowly. It's obviously very favored around here. And another thing that is a favorite around here is my pre-cuts. Pre-cuts weren't down here. There wasn't a shop down here that was carrying any pre-cuts before I came down. So I brought my shop owner from Lodi to come down. She did a great opening weekend lecture and the ladies got hooked. So we feature a lot of pre-cuts.
That's great.
And we love it. And the kits. You'll notice we have kits all the way through the store. Many of our customers during the season are snowbirds. They don't bring their inventory with them. They don't bring their stash. So they want to be able to grab something and have everything ready to go. Especially our Canadians that don't bring across the border. So they love their kits and we really have enjoyed making the kits. We spent the whole summer making kits and samples. So that's what we did. Our color wall and our all by colors. We were endowed by a very large inventory last fall. A dear friend of ours in Louisiana was hit by a hurricane and they lost their shop and their house. So we took their inventory in at 1,700 bolts. So we worked with what we could bring into the shop. We did a big, huge sale on the rest of it. So that's how we got this big, well, I think, this many bolts this quick.
Oh, and look at all of these fantastic fat quarters that you have in here.
Yes,
that's really great.
Fat quarters, I love them. There's nothing you can't do with fat quarters. So,
all right.
We are building our Notion section a little at a time. We've been mostly working on inventory. And we've only been a little over a year and a half, so very new. So we've been mostly working on inventory, but we are building our Notions as people go, I need this or I need that. So we'll bring it in.
And these are all your white backs, Cheryl?
These are white backs.
That's a good supply.
Again, thank you, Brenda. My shop from Louisiana helped me on that one. All of our cutting tables, my brother is a carpenter, so he builds my furniture.
Wow.
So he builds my cutting tables, he builds my furniture. One of the things I'll show you is my spool case he built me, which is phenomenal. So.
Okay. Do you have a classroom?
Yes, we do. We keep our classes to 5 or 6 people max. And we're just small. There's our new thread rack case my brother made for me. It's awesome. It's chest down. I like teaching. I teach t-shirt quilts. The back corner one is our beginner project. We do it in a 5-week session. Once they're done, there's not much I can't do.
That's great.
So, yeah, we keep our classes to 5 or 6. Now in the back corner are tops that my mom made. And my kids that went through the tops that they wanted, these are the ones that are left, so we are selling them to people. They're using them to practice their long arming, donation quilts, that type of thing.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's a great idea.
And we are a pickup and drop off location for Eric's Sewing Repair. He's a very popular local repairman.
Okay.
So on Tuesdays and Fridays he comes here and drops off and picks up machines for them.
Yeah, I see a really cute Singer featherweight over
He's
there.
amazing on featherweights.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes, he's excellent on featherweights.
Okay.
So
And then I see you have some bundles here.
another endowment. We do what's called angel fabrics, and there's a sign up in front that explains angel fabrics, and that's for the angels that can no longer work with us. So we take their fabrics, help their families who don't know what to do with it, and we rehome it, and then we take a percentage of the proceeds and we donate that to a charity of their choice.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing.
This endowment right now is one of the flight attendants from Allegiant Airlines. Passed away in May, and the proceeds are going to home hospice.
Oh,
That
that's
was
a
her husband's
wonderful.
choice.
That's a wonderful, wonderful thing to do.
So
So Cheryl, do you have a favorite tool that you would like to show us that you use?
my favorite tool is the block lock ruler.
All right.
There's
well,
nothing you can't do without it.
all right. Let's see what we can do with that. So you like the block lock ruler, which is one of our favorites in Wisconsin. So show me what you like about it.
I use the 4.5 inch. I prefer the 6.5 or 8.5. I sold mine because someone wanted it. They needed it, and I couldn't get any more of them right now. But what's nice about when you make a half square triangle and you have this seam in here, there's a wedge on it. There's always going to be a ledge there. So you take this the groove of the lock, you slide it into there, and it can't move. The biggest thing I like about it is the accuracy that you get. You slide this in there, make sure that your measurement is in there. Now let's say I only want this to be a 3.5. I can slide this all the way down to a 3.5. I can even bring this down to a 2.5 and make that an exact 2.5 inch square. But we're going to bring it up here and make it a 4.5. And you hold on to it and you just cut up the one side and you cut down the other side. Turn this around, put your ruler back in, slide it down to this corner. You know this corner is right. Take this one up here and take it across here. The accuracy in these is amazing.
It is very amazing, and you can do so much with a half square triangle. There is thousands of quilts.
This pattern right behind you, the fish one, is all half square triangles.
Is
The
it
whole
that?
entire
That's
thing.
just adorable.
The other thing that people don't realize with the block lock is the amount of pressure it takes to take a standard ruler and hold it in place, not like it slide. The block lock is like less than half of that pressure to hold it in place. And for when you get to be a certain age and you do this enough years, that constant pressure on your wrist can be very challenging. And if sometimes you're doing 50, 60, 70 of these. So having this and not having that much pressure on it is much easier on your hands and on your wrist.
Yes, we are in love with the block lock and all of their family of rulers.
Oh, I love them.
So tell me about this quilt kit over here that is nothing but half square triangles. Do you have that kit?
Yes, I do. We have it. It is a free online pattern from Robert Kaufman, and we call it Finding Nemo because in the middle of this dish is one orange one.
Look how cute that is. Okay, and show me your kit. Under the Sea. It's called Under the Sea, and it's only $99, and that's a really big quilt. And if you know Robert Kaufman at all, you know that their Kona solids are fantastic. So thank you.
All of our fabrics, all of our kits are labeled, individual pieces.
Oh,
based-
that's wonderful.
Yep.
That is
They're
wonderful.
very, very detailed.
Well, thank you so much, Cheryl, for letting us wander around your shop. And
Thank you.
And we are so happy to be here. And this is Judy from Fox Cities Quilt Company, and this is Sunday from the Sewing Room. Bye-bye.
Thank you.